The dream of dying is scary, isn't it? But the dream of dying is not a bad dream. If you know the meaning of your dream of dying, you will not be scared. Death in a dream shows that you are old and you are new. The dream of dying has the meaning of rebirth and resurrection. To die means to break away from the old self and be reborn as a new self. It's also about throwing away some parts of yourself and creating new ways of thinking and ways. For example, it represents the process of letting go of old emotions, values, ways of life, and behaviors and acquiring new ones to replace them. The death of someone close to us indicates that we want to stand alone or leave that person. The dream of a person who has already died shows that the death of that person has become a reality for the first time and has become psychologically perceived. Dream Fortune Telling Dictionary by Yasu Takamoto, published by Nihon Bungaisha. If you dream of a stranger dying, it means a dream of you being reborn. The stranger that appears in your dreams is yourself. Death in a dream is a dream that means getting out of your old self and being reborn as a new one. It's a dream you have when you change your values. It's not uncommon to dream of being killed by someone, but if you do, it's a sign that you have an emotional problem that lies deep within your heart. You should consult with someone you trust or an expert. The dream of your death represents a major change in the real-world environment. From now on you can change a lot. The dream of your own death is the dream of improving the situation. A dream that will achieve your goals and wishes. There are positive changes, such as changes that make it easier to work in the workplace and the success of your work that you have been working on. If you dream of dying, you can easily seize the opportunity. Please try many things. By the way, your death in a dream can be either homicide or suicide. If you die as a result, that makes good sense. The interpretation changes a little depending on how you died in your dreams. If you have a dream of dying from the flood, try to find out what happened in the dream, such as looking up the dream of the flood. The meaning of a dream that a friend dies. A friend in a dream may be considered your alter ego, or it may indicate that something will change for that person. Life is short. Your friend has a dream of dying, it's important to think about your relationship with that friend. If you want to stay away from that friend, it's possible that the desire to break the ties with the other person was expressed by the scene of death in a dream. Try to interpret your dreams from what you usually feel about the friends you have in your dreams. The dream of your family dying is a dream that you are trying to simulate in your dreams to reduce the pain you feel when you actually break up. Or, it's a dream when you foresee something happening to someone who died in a dream. In this case, it's a good idea to contact the family who died in the dream. The interpretation of a dream of a family dying depends on the impression of the dream. The dream of one member of the family dying is that you are preparing your mind. He seems to be worried that his relationship with his family will change. If you know when to say goodbye to your family, it's a good idea to sort out your feelings. It is said that the dream of a parent dying is seen at the stage of growth. It shows that you are growing independently from your parents, not only physically but also mentally. The meaning of a suicide dream. It is not a predictive dream of committing suicide in the real world. Please do not worry. Suicidal dreams are just a dream of your desire to change yourself. The strong desires will come true, and in the near future you will be able to open up new developments in your life and discover your new self. But to take a new step, you need to abandon your negative emotions. After dreaming of committing suicide, change yourself. Please have a strong will. The dream of waking up just before you die expresses your desire to reject the status quo because you are not dead as a result of not waking up just before you happen to die. You wake up shortly before you die and you can't see the scene where you die because you know that rejecting reality won't work. A dream that dies to the end in a dream is a good dream. However, the dream that happens on the verge of death is not a good dream because you want to reset yourself but you can't. The dream of waking up just before you die often reflects your current mental instability, so it's a good idea to consciously make time for your mind to rest. If you dream of killing someone, you're really worried because you're hurting others in your dreams. The dream of killing normally has a deep impression, and even after having a dream, I get so excited that I almost wake up. In fact, after dreaming of killing, I couldn't sleep, and even though it was midnight, I woke up after that. The dream of killing often shows the struggle within you. As long as you dream of killing, it is certain that you now have someone you feel is an enemy. Humans have a defense instinct, the desire to survive, which comes from the desire to survive. Right now, you feel that you are under direct or mental attack, so your defense instinct is in place and you dream of hitting it. Killing and aggressive dreams come from your defense instinct to protect yourself. Your instinct is to show yourself the dream of killing, letting you know that it's time to watch out for your enemies because you're fighting. Be aware that killing your lover or spouse is a dream that means you are becoming more dissatisfied with the other person. It is better to have the opportunity to talk slowly with each other. The meaning of the dream of a stranger dying suggests new possibilities. Dying is the greatest misery of your life, the end of the world, the feeling of emptiness, fear, and the fact that you don't want to get close to yourself, which makes you feel very unpleasant. When a person dreams of dying, even strangers can feel sad or anxious. However, the dream of a stranger dying in a dream sense is known as a good sign. Death means liberation from the body, liberation of the mind, and reaching another dimension. Therefore, it means that you will be guided to a higher point, and it implies that you can achieve your goal. It will overturn stereotypes and incorporate into you knowledge which you couldn't understand until now, as if you were in the sun. Life